They starting with the Eve. Ooh, that's cool. I like him. Like sound like guitar. Ooh, how you sound that? That's vibrato. I like how echo right there as well. Yeah, I like that melody a lot. It's very nice. I like how it fit out with the chords going down. Get that airy sound going on. Kind of rising like that. Okay. Nice. I like the break right there. And I'm just singing that and like going down. Very nice. Interesting the sound of that. Whatever that melody is. I don't know exactly what that is. Ooh, nice harmony right there. Yeah, I love how everything is put out on this chorus. Very nice. I like how the beat's going as well. Pretty nice melodies going there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like how certain lines are kind of echo on this. Nice. Yeah, especially this part. I really like this sound. Yeah, how the sound looks. Keeps going down. Very nice. I like how the beat, you know, kind of goes right there. Alright, good though. I'm dropping now. Nice. Yeah, this part with all those harmonies on one. Very nice. I get it, you know, it's kind of repeating that melody from the pre-chorus. Very nice. That's a nice ad-lib right there. Okay. Very nice song. Like this. Oh, I like how that echo feels like, you know, a higher vocal. Kind of that. Very nice. Nice. I like how, you know, that came on top of that. Okay, doing the harmony there. That was nice. I feel like there's a very airy sound going on this part as well. Or something. Yeah, especially on this part, I feel something more. Ooh, nice right there. How you sung that? That was. Really nice ad libs. Yeah, very nice ad libs towards the end right there. Definitely like the sound of that one. Very, very nice overall, kind of darker sounding thing, right? You know, with the whole, I guess, like vibe of everything. Very atmospheric. I love the, you know, how everything is filled out on that one. Really nice overall sound with the instruments going. Really like how they sounded overall with those melodies for that one. Love how that beat was going as well. Definitely feel like I'll listen to this one. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. And that one is called Power. I think this is one of the title tracks for this album. What?
Warped time has been reset.
Okay, so we got like a whole like story thing.
The universe has transformed. Distorted space has been reassembled. Warped time has been reset. And the unpurified red force imbrues two suns with darkness. Oh wait, this isn't the right place for today, is it? Nah, not here.
Okay.
Oh, cute, but not here.
Love Me right there. Okay, I like the visuals. It's interesting. Almost looks like, you know, a show or movie. What the heck is that? That's supposed to be Dr. Octavius' arm. That's what it looked like. No, it's just a random robot thing. This is interesting. And this is in like their whole story universe, right? They did say something about the Red Force and all that. don't know if I'm just I don't know if they'll show their powers or whatever. The song is called Power. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice harmony in that line. I like that sound that's going on the instrumental. It's very interesting. Okay. I like how the beat's going as well. Man. That's kind of really. You see something with that? Okay, like a build up right here. Enjoying that song with the bass on it as well. Okay. It's just shooting, just randomly. It's not even looking. It's crazy. I like the melody a lot on Power. I like how they repeat that. I feel like that's very catchy on that. Definitely more kind of upbeat type, pop song like that. Like how the sound of the instrumental's going. Oh, like it's blasted. Oh, okay. That was nice right there. I like the break right there and the lower shift to vocal. Yeah, Nerf gun right there. This is a very quirky movie. I like how they're doing this. This with the sound a lot right there. Nice. It's almost like they're playing like a real life video game or something like that. Like fighting against this robot thing. I like the melodies a lot on this pre-chorus part right here. It's very nice. And even going into this right here with that melody. You know what this also reminds me of? It reminds me of one of those like Disney XD shows. You know? They had that sci-fi type concept, right? But like still like very like, goofy in certain, aspects. And even with the visuals are done right there. Oh, you like that? Okay. Nice. Yeah, that melody is very catchy right there. What in the world? Okay, interesting sound right there. Ooh. Nice sound coming with the vocals right there. Okay. Yeah, they all got little kind of things right here. And they had the logos too. They had like different kind of things. Yeah. That's very, very interesting. 100%. So yeah, it's definitely reminded me of like, one of those like kid shows or whatever. This is reminding me of Power Rangers. This is definitely giving me heavy Power Rangers with this scene right here. Where they finna transform or something. Cat randomly? What in the world? Even that animation style is like something like. What am I watching, bro? That's a cute cat. That is such an interesting sound right there. That just came in with that. And those are their powers. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like how they, showcase through this stuff right here. It's very nice. Yeah. They also, they've shown their powers in like other music videos as well, right? But I like how they're kind of, just going through them right here. We're kind of able to see them more clear. Interesting. Is he flying? Ooh, what's this? I hope that song's on the album. I hope that song's on the album. Hold on, what the frick did I just watch? Okay, so one thing I really love this music video. It's very entertaining. It's definitely very quirky. A lot of things going on. It definitely gave me a lot of nostalgia. I feel like because of the way the visuals were done, I feel like there was a lot of different kind of references or kind of correlations that you could make to a lot of like childhood TV show stuff. Yeah, especially stuff that I watch since I am hugely into sci-fi things. So I watched a bunch of that growing up. So I feel like a lot of this related to some of that. So I like how they did that. Obviously we could tell all of this is like green screen and CGI, but they made it look very fun and quirky and colorful with all the stuff going on. And it was a very clever way to kind of showcase their powers as well that they have in their storyline. Of course, the song's called Power, but I like how they did that. Don't know what the freak they were fighting against this robot thing. I don't know if that's significant in their overall storyline or if it was just for this music video. But I like how they just formatted this overall with the music video. That was very entertaining. I would say the song definitely fit with the music video a lot as well. I would say I do like the sound of the song, mainly because of the melodies. Right, the instrumental's okay for me. Probably not something that I would listen to too much because of how the instrumental is going. It's cool, nice kind of groovy thing. I feel like maybe the more upbeat kind of feel thing, but I feel like mainly I was loving the melodies on this one, especially in that chorus with that power, power, very very catchy on that melody. So yeah, I think they sounded nice overall for this one. But I'm excited to hear. Hopefully, like I said, this song that played at the end. I hope that's on the album somewhere, because that sounded really nice. But yeah, just overall very very interesting. Now, if there's a specific thing in terms of the storyline in this music video that I'm kind of missing here, you guys can tell me. But all I got from this was that they were just fighting against this thing, and they had like some type of transformation or something. They found like a ball or something, and it like kind of activated their powers in a way, and they had like a watch and then something like that. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, and then the thing about the cat, I don't know. You feel me? There's a specific significant thing that I'm missing. You guys can tell me. But other than that, very entertaining for this one, 100%. Let's go on to the next track that we have. And that one is called Sweet Lies. Ooh, I think this is the song. Is this the song? I think it might have been. Ooh, hold on. I love how you sung that. That was nice. I think it might be those chords going down. So nice. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, this is a song. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh yes. His voice echoing, it's creating this atmosphere. Nice, coming in with the harmony on that. Love the rhythm of this beat. Ooh, nice break right there. Like how drop right down right there. Ooh, love how he sung Sell Butter right there. Like rolling down right there. Ooh, love how this percussion's going. The bass in there as well. Yeah, I just love the way it sounds. Seeing that higher tone? That's a nice melody. Okay. Nice. Yeah, interesting kind of higher voice thing going on there. Yeah, that echoing with the voice is so nice. Okay. I got a kick scheme right there. Yeah, I just love the way they're singing in those higher kind of, higher melodies. Very nice. Nice. Love this part right here. The harmony, nice. Take it out. Yeah, they sound so nice on this.
Sweet lies, sweet lies. Yeah. 생각보다 쉽게 마음을 주지 않는 나. 달콤한 거짓말은 너를 녹여내고 cocoa winner winner. 억지로 너를 밀어내려 했어 계속해서 해라 take it that I like it but you know I'm a pretender.
Like the flow right there.
억지로 너를 밀어내려 했어 계속해서 해라 take it that I like it but you know I'm a pretender. 이미 말했지 난 다루기가 힘든 칼날 이거 나를 원한다면 계속 빼어버릴지도 몰라 경고해둔 분들은 적게를 막아 let me take you what's on my mind.
Love how continuous that flow is right there. Just kind of going. Doing really nice with the delivery on that. And then going to that. Very nice. On that melody. Doing the harmony. We're doing the higher thing. Like that. Like how the beat came back right there. Really like that rap part right there. Ooh, that was very interesting. Was he really going that high, or did they kind of pitch his voice up right there? I feel like it was blending in with that kind of like higher pitched vocal. Those interesting. Ooh, that, ooh, how you talking? Oh, that hook right there with the repetition of Sweet Lies. How soft is singing this as well. The hairiness as well. Yeah, nice. Just kind of fading. Oh, yeah. Yeah, love how that sound resonated at the end right there. Love this one, 100%. Definitely my vibe. Love the chill kind of thing going on. Love the sound of the chords that was going on in the instrumental. Love how that beat was going overall on that one as well. Even like the sound of the synths that was coming out on this. Very, very nice overall production for this one. Just the way that they were singing overall for this one was great. 100%. Just love the atmospheric thing, like I said, with their voices, very reverb, very echoey. Definitely kind of made very spacey kind of, thing going on. Definitely sounded nice. It's very interesting just going from, the sound of Power and that, just going straight to Sweet Lies and the vibe of that. Just polar opposites when it comes to the sound. It's crazy. But yeah. Love this one. Definitely gonna be listening to this one a lot. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so the next one's called Ko Bop. Okay. Nice sound right there with the, ooh, that was a little nice little pop that they did on that kind of beat going down. That's an interesting sound on that. I should know what that kind of guitar sound going. Oh, let me check. No, I'll gotta check. They usually don't have it, but yeah. Ooh, very nice how that felt out right there. Okay. And the B1 as well right there. Nice harmony right there. Nice melody in our like that. Nice. Very interesting sound right here. Ooh, that kind of higher. Work right there. Okay. Like that melody right there. Yeah, that sound. And the bass on that is so interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting what that's doing as well. It's kind of like, I feel like it was like going down at first and now it's kind of like rising. And then whatever other sound that's in there, like a water drop, I don't know what it is. Interesting. Got like the high vocal on there as well. Okay. Like that flow right there. I like the harmony adding to that. It's nice. And the beat that came right there. Nice. Yeah, how they jump into this part is very nice. I think my favorite part so far. I like how they're doing this music video as well. Really nice overall visuals with that. I think how they're doing that. Who did they have in the? Who in the world? He's just sitting in the water in this laundry thing or something. Yeah, this part is interesting. Just kind of building up to that, and then they just break and then drop into that. Okay, that's a nice melody on that as well. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, but definitely check out the full choreo for this one. Yeah, because that's looking really nice. I like how they're doing that. Very nice how they did this whole, and then with the lace, very nice. Like the break with the hair right there. Okay, they bring in the little listen thing. Yeah, very interesting sounds they're using for the production on this one. Like the sound of that right there. With the vocals going there, the harmonies. The bass on that as well. Okay. Okay, they bring it back, but now they sing the main hook on that. Interesting. Like the slight harmony on that. Yeah, again, the choreo. Love for the donut. This right here, how they did that was cool. Very nice in sync as well, how they doing that. Just like do a ball, and then I'm guessing this has something to do with their story as well, because he just threw down the ball, and it like turned in like a light thing. Isn't his like, it doesn't have like a light-based power or something like that? Okay. Yeah, very, very interesting for that one. 100% really interesting overall production. I would say most of it I was definitely enjoying. Right at first I wasn't sure how I felt about that one sound that was going on, but I feel like it definitely did grow on me in terms of like how they used it. Right, it didn't throw me off with the song. I feel like I definitely liked the melodies a lot on this one, and how they were doing the sound and the verses. Really loved that one part, I think, in the pre-chorus when they go into that ooh, that melody right there. That's very, very nice. And then the other melodies that they sing with that as well. I like the main melodies in the chorus as well. I do think it's very interesting how they bring that part in for like the post-chorus part, and just had that be like kind of like a dance break part or whatever that they had going on. So like I said, I'm gonna definitely have to check out a full choreo to see how they do like the full choreo in that part. That'll probably enhance my liking of that as well. But I like it that they did kind of add that on top of the main hook for the end right here. It added to it in a way, like, making it more interesting, that they, changed it up a bit on that. So I like that. Like, how the overall groove with that was going as well. The other different parts that I was enjoying on this one. So yeah, I feel like I enjoyed this one overall. I feel like I would listen to this one. And like I said, the music video is very interesting as well. A lot of different kind of effects that they were doing, a lot of interesting sets. I mean, like the outside kind of sets that they were in. I like, how everything was looking with that. A lot of interesting kind of things that I was noticing. Like at first I didn't notice who was that in the little the water thing. Was that Suho right there? At first I didn't notice that, but I don't know if they showed that before, but I noticed that and I was like, what the heck? And then this right here, we had Kai like floating on a cloud with this burger thing, and it was just a bunch of interesting things. A very summery kind of tropical look that they had going on. It's very entertaining, I would say, watching with the whole music video as well. I feel like the sound of like, how the instrumental, especially in the verses with that guitar melody, with that whole kind of reggae type vibe, that chill kind of, thing going on, definitely fit with the whole vibe of the music video as well, that kind of tropical look of everything. So yeah, I like how they did that. So yeah, 100% really enjoyed this one overall. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. Yeah, solo guitar. That's how the bass came in. Like that melody. Ooh, taking it out. Nice. Love how he sounded that. Ooh, and the bass come back in. Oh, what are those layered vocals right there? That was nice. Making a harmony in that. Okay, interesting higher vocal right there. That's a good with the beat right here. Okay, it's going higher right there. I like that. Like he's holding out the kind of notes right there. And do the higher thing on this last one right here. But nice. Yeah, I like that right there. I'll fill it out more. Yeah, and the overall sound that's going on the instrumental now. Nice. I feel like this chord's going down. Really liking the sound of that. And then, nice. Like the slide humming out. I kind of builds up with that as well as just breaks and then drops. Very nice. Yeah, I like how it goes like low with that right there. I like the slight break on what right there. And then go higher. Want that? Very nice. Okay, bridge part. Nice. We love the voice of all this. Okay. I like how the beat came right here. Ooh, nice. Nice melodies in the bridge right there. Okay. Now bringing it fully back. Yeah, that's really nice. Who's singing that You Do after that? Yeah, how he sounds right there. The chord he puts in his voice. Is that Dio? Okay. Like how the beat came back on right there. The drums going right there. There's the lyrics up there right there. Ooh. Nice sign out right there. Nice going into the song. Take lower to the vocal right there. Those chords going down. Very nice. Like they muffled the kind of thing right there. Very nice. 100%. Really like this one a lot. Love the energy on that chorus a lot. I love how they were sounding on that one. Just how it drops down into that is very, very nice as well with all those layered vocals. I love the melodies on this entire thing as well. Love how the beat was going as well. Bridge sounded really nice on this one. I feel like that's definitely, a highlight with sound on this one for me. Love the overall sound of the verses as well with like, how the bass is going in that. So yeah, very nice overall sound, production. 100% really like the melodies. Like I said, definitely gonna be listening to this one a good bit, especially in a more kind of higher energy type vibe with this one. Like, very kind of bright kind of sounding song overall with, how everything was going. So yeah, let's go on to the next one that we have. And that's called Forever. Okay. That was a nice harmony on that. I got us on the horns right there. Oh. Okay, I like how you said that. Kind of echo. And that sound? That's in there? Okay. Ooh. Nice, that a big one. How this still going on? It's very nice. Oh, got a little higher right there. When it sounds like the instrument. That was nice. How his voice got echoed through that. Kind of spread out as well on that. Nice harmony coming on that. Yeah, really nice harmony on that. Okay. Taking that. Bringing the sound like the. Is that horns going on in the back? Yeah, loving the harmonies on this one. Ooh. Oh, I love that, man. I love how that dropped. One more time. It kind of. You were going to. A harmony? You on a high right there with that melody? Nice. Ooh, love that right there. Little slight work right there. Work again right there. Oh, love how he sung Saddam right there. His voice right there. Okay, again right there. Can you repeat that? Really love that chorus a lot. Come back in with this melody right here in the instrumental. Yeah, I think the harmonies on this song is probably my favorite so far on this album, 100%. Okay, like this rhythm right here. Kind of, separating the and harmonies on that. I like that part. I love how he sounded right there as well. Just in this last thing. I echoed as well. Very nice. Yeah, how it jumps into this. That's all good. He sings that part a little different. I like that. It's interesting. Into like a more softer kind of higher thing right there. Oh, okay. Interesting percussion right here. And like, so interesting. Like it's on the line right there. Ooh, little pan right there. Oh, nice skirt. Okay. Okay. I like that. Ad-libs, coming in with that. That one was interesting right there. And that kind of panning goes up. No. Okay. Different like flow right here. Nice. How the beat went as well. Ooh, was that? Yeah, that like getting quick with that. I like that. Nah, I gotta go back. I can't even read everything. What the frick? Yeah, they killed that. That was really nice. Love how it kept speeding up right there. That was a really nice note right there. Who's holding that out, going to this. Love how this beat's going so much. Nice out over there. Nice. That was good. That was a really good song. I think that's my favorite so far. 100%. Maybe. Is it my favorite so far? I don't know. Sweet Lies was also really good. But this is definitely one of my favorites so far. I would definitely say that. Very nice sound. Love the energy of this entire thing. How that beat was going. Great production overall. Yeah. I love how the song just kind of progressed. I feel like with the energy as well. Just from how it started and just kind of going. And I feel like that beat definitely did a lot of different things with how they were doing the percussion on that one. It was very interesting. Like the different sounds that they were bringing in. Love that, the sound that was interesting, that dun, 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 that was in, I think, during the verse parts, that was very interesting. Like the melodies that they were singing on that, the first and the second verse, love that. Definitely, like I said, the harmonies, I feel like definitely one of my favorite things on this one, like the most. I feel like out of all the songs on this one, I feel like I like the harmonies the most on this one. Love how they were sounding overall, especially singing the chorus. I like how they all sing it a little differently as well when they did come on in that. Love, you feel me, just how everything kind of drops into that, especially, they do like a little break going into that second part. They do like the breaking and dun 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 and then dropping into that. You feel me? Going that melody again. That's very, very nice. Love the rap part on this one. Love the energy of that. Love the, the different ad libs and how they were kind of like panning with that. Different, definitely really nice sound with that as well. So yeah, everything about this one, love this one. 100% gonna be listening to this song a lot. Love that main overall hook that they have with Forever. Now let's go on to the next track that we have, and that one's called Boomerang. Okay. I think they were playing this sound right here. Ooh. I like the bass on this one a lot. Got like the sound of the hair right there. Mm-hmm. They were playing like that beginning sound in the music video of Power 10. That specific part. Oh, I like that. The sound of the synths coming in. The chords on it. Like that melody. Oh, that's a really nice melody. Oh, sound that. Oh yeah, hold on. This might be the one. Hold on. I got a beat. The bass on there. Hey. Oh, that's the melody on that. Wait, how the synths going on that? Very nice. The beat as well. Love that. Love that. Back and forth right there with a really nice melody on that. Yeah, and the chord found kind of filling out right there. It's very nice. Okay, interesting. I'm going back into it. Yeah, I love the sound. Mm-hmm. Love the way it sounds right there. Ooh, like the lower vocal coming on there. Yeah, I love the sound of this part. Especially melodies right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be my favorite melody right there. Love that right there. That's so good. That's so catchy as well. Now, harmony that comes in on that as well. Love all the vocal tones on this one as well. Such an interesting part right there. Carry bridge part. Ooh, very flowy with that. Ooh, be back in with that bass sound as well. Ooh, that is nice. That right there. Ooh. The way you said bye bye right there, I feel like you put a lot of emphasis on a B sound. Like that. Very nice how you delivered it. I love how it drops on like back right there. That's so nice. Ooh, I like that right there. That addition on that. How to saying that there. I love how it's like, they sing that part and then they sing like the second melody that comes in. Very kind of softly as well. Very nice melody. And that's how them do that. Yeah. 100%. Really like this one a lot as well. Definitely gonna be listening to this song a lot. 100% up my alley. Just that kind of the grooviness going on with that, but like how the beat was going. Love the sound of the synths on that. Just everything out there. I feel like, like I said with the last one, the harmonies were my favorite on that one. But I feel like for this one, I feel like the melodies, like the main melodies that they were singing overall, were probably some of my favorites on this album. I love how they were doing on this one. Just everything about the vibe and the groove of that one. Very catchy as well with that main hook. Love the sound of like the chords that go down and feels that how everything feels out in the instrumental. 100%. Love the sound of that bridge, how they drop back into that. The sound of the bass on that as well. How everything was definitely really nice, especially for the production on this one. 100%. Now let's go on to the next track that we have for this one, and that one's called Diamond. Okay. Nice sound going on with the like lower sound strings coming on. Ooh, that's beat right there. Rising right there is interesting. Nice. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, interesting melody right there. I like the harmonies coming on those bounce. That lower sound was very interesting. That's an interesting melody. I like how it's going with the sound instrumental. Really interesting production on this one. How they repeat it. Ooh. Different instrumental right here though. And are they like saying it like lower in there? What? I think so. And the mix is very interesting. Like how this sound like that goes down. The piano. Those chords, very interesting. Like that melody right there. It's very interesting, higher kind of riser, whatever that is. It's kind of getting quicker. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is a very interesting build up right here. And then dropping down to that. Is it a little more like filled out? A couple breaks right there was interesting. I don't know how many did they bring on that. A little different right here. Yeah, okay, it's like more empty right there. And they have the sound. And then they bring that sound. Okay. So a little bit, but then, delay drop. I like the kind of ad-libs that come in after that. Like the like shining, like I just said about it. Okay. Very interesting sound with that. How salty sing right there. He sounds really nice. It's that interesting sound with that guitar. Yeah. Airiness in that as well. Yeah, the sound of that bass on that is very interesting, but I would say the production on this one is definitely probably the most like unique and like different, right? I mean, they're all pretty different, but like I feel like from other sounds that I've heard them do, you know? Oh, the whisper, okay. Very catchy hook on that, 100%. Yeah, this is so interesting. Very, very interesting. Like I said, I don't feel like I could really think of like a name for the sound of this song. You feel me? Like, you know, in terms of like the genre, I guess it's probably like a fusion of genres, like most of their songs are. But I would say it's very different from I feel like other songs I've heard by EXO. That's why I was like, it's kind of unexpected with how everything is going on this one. I do like that main hook a lot. I like the melodies a lot on this one. I like how they were sounding vocally on this one a lot, actually. So that was very nice on this one. Like how that beat was going. It's very groovy on that one as well. You know, you see I was moving to it basically the entire time. So I like how they were doing that. Just it was just a lot of interesting kind of instrumental things that they were bringing in on certain parts. And you know how they kind of rose up to certain parts and then kind of dropped down into certain things. It was very, very interesting. I feel like this is something I would listen to. Like I said, you know, just that whole thing of me kind of like grooving to it and then me liking like the main kind of melodies that they were singing overall in this one. I feel like this would be a song that I would listen to, but it would be hard for me to kind of I guess learn the melodies of every part of the song, right? Except for that main hook which was a shine like part. Yeah, that part I picked up on, of course. That's very catchy. But everything else I would have to like listen to and like be like, okay, I understand like the structure and how everything is going. That might take like a couple more listens. But yeah, definitely did enjoy this one. Very interesting sound. Like I said, I like stuff like that though. Just stuff that kind of gets me like thinking like, what are they doing right here specifically? That's very interesting. Let's go on to the next track that we have, and that one is going to be called Touch It. Okay. Okay. Like the sound of that lower kind of bass sound and that interesting percussion right there. Like a trunk or something? I don't know. It gives the high kind of metal thing. I love how that instantly filled out with the vocals. That was nice. Like this. Right there. Like the kind of talk rap part right there. The harmonies are very nice. Oh, they bringing something with that as well? Oh, like that. It's kind of just empty with just a percussion and the sound, lower sound. Kind of bringing in. Whatever we're bringing right there. It's like a synth sound or whatever. Yeah, very nice. Like that melody. I like that kind of that ooh coming in back. Oh, they do a little bit different right there. That's a nice melody they sing right there as well. Ooh. Like a brass song coming right there? Okay. Hey, hold on. Now this vibey right here. I like this. Oh, I love stuff like this. That's like that. Just like kind of repeating the voices. And they had a harmony in that as well. He says all the girls go. It was the actual girls, you know, singing that. Yeah, I love that. That was very nice. The sound coming in. That. And him singing this. You kind of going like some of the melody that doesn't know about. And go back into this. It's interesting. Yeah, I like how the beginning of the verse is kind of more like a talk rap part that they have. Like how he's on there, right? Kind of airy tone. Nice. Yeah, I love the break going into this part. Really nice melody overall. And I love that, you know, that melody right there with some shit right there. It's very catchy as well. Look at the shit of that. And the way he's delivering the lines as well. So nice. Nice. I love how he sung that more out there as well, or more kind of thing, and then it goes more softer right here. More kind of chill, kind of, you know. Love how he sung that right there. Nice. You know to this? Love this hook. This is so good. Up those out. I can repeat that. Ooh, yo. Different melody right there. Sounds nice. Yeah, that's just like a bass line right there. Yeah, that was interesting. Normally they bring him back right there. Push him right here. That was nice right there. How they had the bass kind of move forward on that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the vocals on this one as well. Loving that. That over there. Higher thing right there. Very nice. Nice. Focus on that. Yeah, we nice sound with the brass coming right there. Ooh, Rise of Sun coming in. Ooh, break. Nice. Love how he's on that. And there's like other melody coming in the back. Interesting. I like how they bring this part. It's a little less spread out. Oh, yeah, very nice. I love how they do that very differently each time. Like they just have the members coming in singing like a little different thing in between the na-na-nas, right? Oh, that was a nice right there. How you sound that? Little run right there. Okay. Keeping it going. Love that. Very nice. Again, the bass on this part as well. Very nice one down there. Love that. Like how you're repeating the whatever you sing right there. Watch it, baby, or something like that. Love this one a lot as well. This is great, 100%. Love this one. The vibe, the groove of everything, that hook with the na 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 na, like that's so good right there. I love stuff like that. Like I said, I love that they were kind of saying different things in between that na na na, right, for each chorus, right? They weren't just repeating the same thing. They had different members kind of singing different things on that. So that's very, very nice. Love the sound of just it's the instrumental, how everything feels out on that, the way the beat's going, the way you feel me, the sound, the synths going on that, the sound of the brass they brought in right there, the bass on that is very, very nice. Just everything about the production, the way they sounded vocally on this one, 100%. That was just so good, so good. And I love what they did with that na 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 as well. I think I pointed it out, but having that come in with the melody, and then they added a harmony on the second time they sung it right there. So that's very, very nice. I love the ad libs towards the end. That was really nice. I love how they were singing that kind of melody, and then had the ad libs on top of that. Making for a nice kind of finish on that, especially with this last kind of sound, and it kind of like resonates on the end right there. Very nice. Love this one so much. Gonna be listening to this one a lot, 100%. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. That one is called Chill. Okay, interesting. All right, song right there. Yeah, I was just vibing on this album. I think, yeah, I'm just vibing. I'm saying. Ooh, that was a really nice beat. Bass on that as well. That's in the kind of bass thing right there. Ooh, low voice on there. Ooh, the higher. Oh, low guy's voice right there. Go with that. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, they killed it on this album, bro. That lower kind of wah or whatever that is. Bringing it. Yeah, dude. Well, there's a lot of things I'm liking. The sound right. Whatever that sound was, and that hey coming back as well. It's very nice. It's very nice. Love how he's delivering right here. Kind of rhythm. I'm trying to process this, bro. The sound of higher synth over there. already seen him. Yo. I love EXO, bro. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'll put it out right here. That's what we nice about it. Yo, who produced this one? It's so nice. Okay. Ooh, a little different right here. The beat. Okay, I like them singing that all together. Ooh, which thing right there? They kind of little repeating thing. I like how he delivered that as well. That's interesting. I kind of said that. Interesting. Yeah, bro. I love what they do with this beat. Okay, a little break right there, nice. Yeah, I just love what they're breaking the instrumental kind of, how it feels out more in this chorus part, especially with the vocals as well. Oh, I'm gonna. I like going to like a little kind of different. Yes. Bringing the keys in. Yeah. It's a completely different sound. It just kind of. Bro. What in the world, bro? That bass not coming? Okay. I like the repeating of that. Interesting how his voice sounded right there. This production is crazy, literally. Bro, in the flow too, bro? Hold on. Like that. Wow, just the layered vocals on that last thing as well. What they're doing with that kind of like high sound in the instrument was very interesting as well. And the lower sound, like kind of whatever that is, so interesting with how the production sounded. I'm not even gonna. Yo, they killed the rap part and not want to let it as well, bro. I love they so smoothly went back into this as well. Nice. Oh, and they ended right there. Wow, because that's the part, that's the melody right before they go into that. Wow, that was good. That was good song. 100%. Love this one. Wow. This is literally all I can say. I feel like I said like wow like 50 times. Yeah, bro, the production. It's just the production. I can't even tell you what about the production. I think I was trying to you see, I was trying to point out things about the production while I was listening to it, but there was so many different kind of things that they were doing. I love what they did. Like they did very unexpected like breaks of the instrumental on certain parts. That was very, very nice. I love how that beat goes down. Like I said, it's a very interesting higher sound that they brought in on that last part. Love the rap part, how they were doing that. I've been really liking the rap parts a lot on these albums, 100%, especially on this one. Just the overall flow on like some of these songs have been very, very nice, especially on this one, and even how the lyrics were going. I feel like they do really nice with kind of fitting everything, and just how they deliver the lines as well. I love the delivery with the lines just overall in this one as well, not even just like the rap sections, but like how they were singing certain things. That was very, very nice. The layered vocals on certain things, filling out the sound, like yeah, bro, legit, 100%. Probably the most crazy kind of production on this album so far. Most definitely gonna be listening to this song a lot. Love the sound of everything on this one. Very, very nice. Especially because of that, kind of groovy type thing. Like I said, I'm just vibing on this album, bro. It's so good. Now let's go into the next track that we have. That one's called Walk on Memories. Okay, a little different vibe, right? Okay, be some. That's when there's Muddy of that kind of thing as well as what you mentioned, bro. Nice bass coming in. And the layer vocals as well. Nice. Nice, I was saying that. Oh, two things. Love that kind of sparkly sound that came in right here. And then that kind of kind of going up right there. And then it's like a high sound. It's like going up and down right there. I don't know what that is. It's very interesting. Love the harmonies that came in as well. Very nice melodies in there. Oh, the ooh is coming in and then repeating that on top of this. Very nice. Nice. I like that chorus a lot. Very nice song. Been this one day coming on out. Loving these melodies on the verse as well. Okay, song. Nice right there with it. Add that right there. Vibrato there as well. Yeah, a little bit kind of vibe on this one as well. I feel like it feels out very nicely. That's kind of atmosphere on that. Love the ad-libs. Oh, sound right here. Are the chords going on as well? The verb right there. The humming. Yeah, the ooh going back. Nice. Oh, key change. Wow, that just changed. I feel like that changed up the entire feel of the song right there. That's so interesting. Wow, that was so smooth how they went to this as well. Yes, sing. Are we singing that up? Reading this? Alright, book right there. Wow. Sound right there, I love that. Literally, bro. None of their songs are boring, like, at all. Like, there's nothing about any of their songs that has anything I feel like lacking, especially on this album. I would say there's literally like none of these songs so far has been lacking with in terms of like length of the song, with, you know, how the production is going. And I say that because I feel like even in songs like this, where it's a more kind of chill type vibe, very groovy, they, you know, even the way they're singing and stuff like that, they still add so much. Like, there's so much depth, you feel me, that's going on. Even this last little thing, adding that last part with the key change, that was so interesting. I feel like there's something interesting about every single song that they have, even if it is like, you know, more simple kind of production. And this wasn't even a simple production. They had, you know, kind of a lot of different things going on with the sounds that they were bringing in. So that was very interesting. Love the melodies that they were singing on this one. Love the overall vibe, just overall, and how they were singing on this one. That was very, very nice. Very nice overall atmosphere. Like I said, I feel like, you know, I could definitely listen to this one in a more kind of chill vibe. Very, very nice for this one overall. Now, I think we have one more track left on this one, and that one is called Going Crazy. Yeah. Interesting song right there. And also, before we move forward with this, again, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of their songs have sounds that I don't usually like hear in like music that much. Like, of course, like there's some like main sounds that you would hear, but like mainly when it comes to like their production, the way things are put together, I would say it's not very common. I feel like they do it really nicely. You know, the people that produce their songs, really good at that. Ooh, nice sound. The strings right there. Oh, like that, how he's singing low right there. It's very nice. I think the higher harmony in that. Yeah, it's a very nice song with that. It's interesting. Love how it's already very atmospheric and it's interesting. It sounds like he's going on as well. The lower sound on that. Got like other beats going on here. Interesting, her kind of like on that. Oh, building up right here. Okay. Ooh. Like that right there. I like the break right there. Going to that. Kind of that rhythm right there. The sound and the instrumental. That's a nice melody. Yeah, what is that? See what I mean? Like, that's so interesting. That's so like how kind of like reverb and as well. I love the sound that keeps going on now in this part. Not so many of them. Okay, I like the kind of rhythm out. That was a nice contrast with the, you know, the kind of rhythm of that, you know, because of this melody that chins somewhere here. You just kind of and then more quicker right here. Like how that one right there is interesting. Like the harmony into that. Oh, nice on that. I like to build up right here how this sounds. The break as well, and then I love the sound of that ooh as well that comes on that. Love how he's singing that right there. The vibrato at the end of that. Hold on, bro. We just went into a different side. I thought it was gonna be the other sound that came in earlier. Like an EDM type. Okay, I like that. You know, the melody on that, or repetition on that, like lower shift vocal on that as well. Yeah, nice. Love that. Sound the string kind of, and then the bass on that as well. Yeah, that sound. Nice harmony on that. Like an echo as well. I love the way he sung that. I like how his voice was produced right there as well. It was interesting. I love that higher sound that came in. That was very interesting. Right here. And the chords that's going down right here on this part. It's like homies in the back as well. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. It's like spreading out as well. That wind instrument, bringing that. See, they add new things as well. That was really nice as well. The higher vocal on top. What was that singing on top of that? Is that Chan? No, that was Joe. That's such a nice melody. Probably my favorite melody on the song. I feel like I should have expected that. I feel like I should have like braced myself for a new sound on that because they changed it up the second time as well. What in the world, bro? And they come with this, repeating this. I like the sound of this a lot though. This post chorus right here is very nice. Okay, going back into the chorus. Nice. Ooh, nice higher thing right there. Let's do it again. Okay, no, it's staying there. Cool. Yeah, see that higher sound right there. With the chords going on. And it spreads out, yeah. That's so interesting. Kind of fades out into the back as well. Ooh, that last lower note right there. Oh, and that's how they end the album? That's how they... Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a good ender for that one as well. Really great production. I feel like, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if I should say this, though, because I'm like, I feel like I've said this probably every single album. Let's just say, like, legit, all of EXO albums are goated, right? I know I have more to listen to, but I'm going to say it. I think the production on this album specifically is my favorite. I think it is. How every song was produced was amazing. I feel like I say that every single album, so I'm like, I don't know if that's valid for me or not. I don't know if that's valid. Don't take that too seriously. Don't take that statement from me too seriously, because I've loved the production on all of these albums like a lot. But I'm saying just right now, what I'm thinking, because I'm not finna, go through all their albums right now and see if that statement is true for me. But right now, what I'm thinking is I think this is my favorite album when it comes to production. 100%. I think everything was done so nicely on this one. I feel like this album specifically had songs that were very unique in the way of, like, there was a bunch of different things going on in the production in terms of like the sounds that they added. Like, this song is a prime example. Even the last song is a prime example. Just like, I guess production that has no limits, right? There's no limits in what sounds that they're using for these songs, especially the way they did this song. 100%. I feel like they, did go for like a EDM type thing for a lot of the songs on this one, so maybe that's why I'm saying that. But I like the way they did that a lot. I think they were done very nicely. I feel like they do really well with fusing that sound with a R&B and a hip hop thing and other genres as well that they've gone for this one. Yeah, they did so great. There's a lot of different genres, a lot of different sounds, and none of these songs sound remotely the same at all. And I love that. I like cohesive sounding albums a lot. I also like albums where it is, very different, especially if the production's really nice. Like, if the song sounded very different and the production's just kind of like, meh, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But these songs, like I said, they have depth to them. Every single song has so many things when it comes to production. So the fact that they all sound different is good for me, because I'm like, everything is so interesting. Everything is new. Everything's kind of like fresh and like, okay, yeah. Great. 100%. Love this album so much. Love the song specifically as well. I feel like this is probably one of my favorites on this one. I love how everything was going on this one. The melodies on this one, especially on that one, I forgot which one it was. Right here. That melody right there, I love that. Very, very nice. Like that kind of post chorus that they had when they kind of repeat going crazy, right there, and the other sound that came in on that. Love the different sounds that they were bringing in between that part before dropping into that kind of post chorus. That was very, very nice. It was literally unexpected each time. I was like, okay, something new, right? They were so interesting, right? I love how everything was like, you know, blended into the instrumental as well. I feel like everything was filled out very nicely on that one. Love the sound of the, you know, the chords going down, kind of filling out everything for this one. The way they sounded, again, very nice. I feel like there was a nice kind of like atmospheric, kind of airy sound in that one as well, for a lot of parts. So yeah. Like this one overall. Like the sound. Oh my gosh. There was one specific part. Again, I want to play. I think it was on that bridge part, maybe. I think it was Suho singing. He sounded so nice on that part. I want to see if I can find it again. Right here. How they went into this and the sound of the chords going down and everything kind of like spread it. So good. Also, these verses are really nice. I love how everything's like. And the harmony in that, and then just going to this. So good. There's so many highlights on this song. And they go back into bringing a wind instrument in that wasn't in before. So like, yeah, just like stuff like that, bro. Like legit, yeah. That's the end of my reaction to EXO's Power of Music album / The War, because it was kind of like the Power of Music was kind of like a repackage, and then The War is also like the main album. Both of those albums, that's the end of my reaction. For those, I love this album. No skip, 100% no skip. I'm listening to all these songs a lot. I feel like for the second half of the album, like, you know, starting from there, I just kind of just started vibing. Everything was just vibey, and, you know, everything was like, I was loving everything. Even for the first part of the album as well, I was liking as well. But I think I do like the second part of the album a little more, even though that first half did have Sweet Lies in that. So I like that a lot. That was a good one. Yeah, and the Eve, I like that one a lot as well. So yeah. So just overall, great songs for this entire thing, honestly. Again, EXO sounded great as always. Literally love this group. I think they're definitely probably at this point one of the groups that I listen to the most, especially when it comes to like the specific sounds that I like in music, and even like other sounds as well. I feel like when it comes to other sounds in music that I don't usually listen to, you know, rather than others, I feel like EXO is, you know, another artist that I go for. I go for, you know, when it comes to like sounds I don't usually listen to, even though they do a lot of sounds that I do listen to, right? Usually I feel like it's because they do a lot of fusion kind of sounds as well, because they'll go for like a R&B type thing, but they'll also like fuse it with different like things as well. Let me actually see if I can pick some favorites on this one. All right, so two things before I give you guys my like top 5 ranking for this album. One, definitely 100% round of applause to all the freaking people that wrote and produced on this album, bro. Like legit amazing. Like I was like listening to, you know, all the songs, skimming through them while trying to pick my favorites, and legit everything is so amazing on this one. So yeah, definitely hats off to all the people that wrote in and produced on this one. Just absolutely amazing. Like I said, probably their best when it comes to all of that. And the second thing, literally, this is probably the hardest, like when it has come to trying to pick favorites on this album, legit, because I was going through all of them. I was just like, bruh, legit the hardest to pick favorites, 100%. But I managed to, right? And these are just based off of what I feel like I'm going to listen to the most, or what I feel like I'm going to put on immediately after. This ranking could change because I do truly love all these songs 100%. But going from number 5 on this, I'm going to go Going Crazy, number 5. Number 4 is going to be Forever. My number 3 is going to be Chill. And then we have 2 songs tied for number 2. We have 2 songs tied for number 2. And that's going to be Touch It and Sweet Lies. Right? Sweet Lies and Touch It right there. Going to be tied for number 2. And then my number 1 song on this album, something I feel like I'll be listening to the most, or something that, you know, I feel like I'll immediately put on after this, would be Boomerang, 100%. So those 6, the 6 songs, but it's technically a top 5. Those 6 are the ones that definitely stood out to me the most on this album. Great, just overall for this entire thing. I think I'll definitely check out performances for these songs as well. I'm pretty sure they did perform a good bit of these songs. I know they had, you know, two title tracks for this one, and then of course probably some other performances for the other songs as well. If there's any specific performances that you guys think I should check out, definitely put that down in the comments down below. I'm excited to check all those out. But yeah, 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.